Hey guys, and lady guys, my name is Otkin, and welcome to new video. 400th episode is around the corner, don't get your hopes up, just saying, leave a like, subscribe, and enjoy. I want to find out the worst about myself for my 37th birthday. Don't worry, woman in late 30s with rainbow hair isn't a red flag. 37 is the only prime thing about you. You look like you go to farmers markets just to complain about the prices. You think you look young for your age. You don't. 37 and yet to learn how to pull off a decent smile. Your co-workers probably think you're just a different temp every few months. 37? How many more years is it going to take before you realize that you're not young or hip? Forehead so big, stylist does her hair from the second floor. You know you have crazy eyes when your hairline is trying to stay out of pictures. I would say your lack of self-awareness is the worst thing about you. How many cats do you have? Let me guess, art degree living in your parents' basement. A 48-year-old gender-confused wannabe Lady Gaga with a fresh dose of Botox thinking it'll reverse her wrinkly pasta face. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. If you're ever swimming in the ocean, please don't float on your back. Any overhead aircraft might mistake your forehead as the landing deck on an aircraft carrier. Bone collector, unemployed, jigsaw puzzle enthusiast, hit me. Bone collector and puzzle enthusiast, interesting hobbies for a virgin who can't put their life together. Aren't you a little young to be living the life of a 70-year-old retired cat lady? Thank you for specifying your gender, BC. At first glance I thought you were a lonely boy. Skeletons aren't the only things trapped in your closet. For the price of a cup of coffee a day, you could help get original poster, running water, conditioner and a hairbrush. Let's be honest, even among the nerds you're the weirdo. Unemployed, you sure? 'Cause you're working hard for that attention, but I'm sure dad will be back with those smokes any minute. Thinks she is so different, so cool. You will be doing the same things you're doing in those pics alone in 50 years. Finish and first time posting here. Make it worth it. When anyone tells you that they're finished, you usually just say shoot it on my back. That face has caused more shrinkage than the Finnish winter. Best education system in the world and you can't work out how to cut hair. Don't you think saying it is your first time is getting a bit stale? You're what we call in the States a last call girl. Don't let anyone tell you prison hair and makeup isn't a good look for you. You show them. Give this your all. You're 18 and look about 40. The fact that she's downvoting roasts after asking for them says more than I ever could. That Diet Coke is fooling no one. You look like someone who converted to Christianity just because they were offering free food. Girl, fix those eyebrows before they crawl away. Girl, you're about 30 pounds late with that Diet Coke. Of course she's trying to eat the metal. No one needs to waste their time. Just look at any other roast me with a basic white girl aged 18 to 25 and assume they are saying that to you. No response, just downvotes. Everyone you have ever slept with. Why should we give it our all? Based on how you look, you aren't trying at all. You play the violin? I would have guessed you loved playing organs. I bet no sweat ever gets in your eyes. Roast me, I'm curious what you have to say. You look like you dropped out of college when you found out the course was astronomy, not astrology. Your entire personality is candles, Stevie Nicks, and stalking your exes. Mercury is in retrograde. Are you sure it was the right time to get roasted? Let me guess. Took lots of pictures with the hair hiding the neck to make you look skinnier. Fingers like sausages give it away. Your face is so oily Dawn soap tried to reach out for a commercial. You already look like you're gonna cry at the slightest inconvenience. Why put yourself through this? That 1,000-yard stare You look like you're coming to terms with the fact that homeschooling has not prepared you for the real world. It's beautiful to see your joy taking this picture. You look like a weird mannequin from a Goodwill thrift store that's been dressed in clothes donated by a deceased 80-year-old's family for display. I will let you know what I have to say once I find something interesting about you. Go for it. You sprained your ankle at a jazzercise class, trying to look hot for your son's best friend. If a restraining order could be a person, you're easier to use than that scooter but more embarrassing. That's a fake injury to collect disability, since OF is no longer cutting it, she's smiling too hard. Got a jawline that would make a father from the 50s proud of his son. Even with no engine, you'll still hit the curb. Your neighbors thank God every night that those blinds are closed. Irony is the village bicycle riding an e-scooter. Better take those calcium supplements, granny. Bones get brittle after 40. About to turn 32. Nice try, Putin. Just because you wear a wig doesn't mean I'm inviting you to bed. I mean, you'd be pretty if your face was completely different. You have been on Russian mail order brides since the 90s. Not a single offer. I know you claim to be 32, because no one wants a sterile 45-year-old woman as a wife. How can I tell, just by seeing your pictures, that you have a full bush? You look like someone I don't remember from school. Most definitely make up Harry Potter spells with your cat, and flick your bean to the Friends intro song. The only thing more deviant than your septum is your family tree. 32 and already a crazy cat lady. You have one of those faces that look like you don't have teeth. I don't know how to explain it other than like extra lip meat, like your lips have the extra room without teeth getting in the way. Imagine your face being permanently swollen from alcoholism and trying to convince strangers you're 32. Post update 27 days later, and no, I didn't even go to the job interview. It turned out to be in the wrong city. I bought clip-on buns to get through this season, and the bald patch is growing in fast without extensions. Imagine that. You look like the kind of person who would get a divorce over something trivial, and then still think you're a high-value catch, but just end up with cats and a little problem with wine in your 40s. Why the hell are you posting status updates like any of us know who the hell you are? Good for you. Here's an apple. Now, go away, horseface. To be fair, if I looked like that, my hair would fall out too. Zuckerberg's transition is going horribly. You look like the same two uncomplimentary colors found in every white woman's bathroom remodel. Every time I have seen your face, it's been non-consensual. 20. Studying to become a teacher and I need to develop thicker skin. Pretend you're my worst students. Yes, I actually am 20 as you can see from my birthday picture, so please don't delete this post. And no, those pills aren't mine. At least your students will focus on studying, rather than fantasizing about having sex with you. Not thicker skin, but zit-free skin would be better. Looks like you have a whole connect the dots book on your head. I'm pretty confident you stopped me under a bridge the other day, and wouldn't let me pass, unless I paid your toll. You remind me of the hamster you fight in Donkey Kong Country. It's not the students you have to worry about, it's the other teachers asking for your hall pass. If it's any consolation, you don't have a big forehead. If that teaching gig doesn't work out, you can rent your face out as a map of the moon. The debate is officially over. Men and women can absolutely be just friends. You've been training for years to teach astronomy with that forehead. Oldest daughter, nail biter, skin picker, 150k in student debt, multiple orange cats. You look like a catch if they were dredging the river for washed up drama students. I bet your party trick is you can watch 2 TVs at once. You look like you have older daughters. Oh my god, why don't I have a comedy podcast already? You've got that will give up and become a lesbian at 45 vibe. You look like you are wearing someone else's face as a skin mask. Looks like someone sat on your forehead when you were an infant. She's quite the catch indeed for a debt collector. Thanks for watching, you grass-eating animals. See you soon. Bye and love you.